I want to talk a little bit about this. So, Rihanna was backstage at the Met Gala, and Backstage Live quickly panned the camera to Tyla, who was just standing there awkwardly. It seemed like she was, I guess, waiting maybe to interact with Rihanna or just waiting for her car. She did say that people had to literally wait for their ride. So maybe that's why she was standing there awkwardly. But people noticed based off of this clip that Tyla and Rihanna did not have an interaction, and some of Tyla's fans felt like Rihanna was avoiding Tyla. This one person said, "I really hope it's not true and that Rihanna spoke to Tyla. The way Tyla was just standing there like, this is really her idol." But in this situation, I don't feel like Rihanna was purposely ignoring Tyla. For all we know, they did actually interact, but it wasn't captured here on this camera. But I think Rihanna was more so focused on ASAP Rocky because Rocky was too busy mingling and she was ready to go.
Hey people, welcome back to the channel. The internet is going crazy about Tyla opened up about her awkward interaction with Rihanna at the Met Gala. Now, according to Tyla, she tried approaching Rihanna last year just to say hello and network a little bit, but Rihanna responded by saying, "My baby daddy is calling me," before walking away. Tyla admitted the moment made her feel awkward, and because of that, she didn't want to approach Rihanna again this year at the Met Gala. Now, ever since she said that, social media has been completely divided. Some people are saying Rihanna was simply busy and focused on ASAP Rocky, while others believe Rihanna may actually be keeping her distance from Tyla on purpose. And honestly, I can understand both sides. Rihanna looked stressed and irritated throughout the night. A lot of clips showed her waiting around while ASAP Rocky was busy talking to people. So maybe it really wasn't personal. But at the same time, people online are saying Tyla is constantly compared to Rihanna. From the music style, the fashion, the island inspired sound, even the way the industry markets her. Many people see Tyla as the next Rihanna. And if we're being honest, the music industry loves creating comparisons between female artists. We saw it happen to Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, Beyonce, and other upcoming singers. And now people are trying to do the same with Tyla. And Rihanna, some Black Americans online are also calling Tyla out for speaking publicly about this situation because they feel like it made Rihanna look bad and unnecessary. Others think Tyla was simply sharing an honest experience with her fans. Personally, I think Tyla is talented and Rihanna is a legend in her own lane. I don't think every awkward celebrity interaction automatically means there is beef. Sometimes people are tired, distracted, or just not in the mood to socialize. But I will say this: in the entertainment industry, respect and connection take time. Rihanna built her brand over many years, and she's not obligated to mentor or be close friends with anybody. At the same time, Tyla is young, successful, and clearly inspired by Rihanna. So I can also see why she wanted that moment to happen naturally. At the end of the day, I think the social media may be blowing this situation way bigger than it is. But what do you guys think? I have put together clips for you guys of people's reactions so that you can watch, and then let's meet in the comment section down below. Credits belong to the original creators of these original videos. Let's get into the clips.
What I don't like about Tyler fans is that Tyler will do like some lame ass shit and then they'll think that everybody else is jealous of her. Like, what? Like, you went to the Met Gala, you seen Rihanna, you went up to Rihanna, you said hey, she said hey back, which I think that that's an appropriate response to anybody, you know. And apparently ASAP Rocky was calling her or whatever, and she had to go. You call it awkward, but it's not awkward. It's not awkward at all. Like, it's just, hey, my man's calling me, so I'm gonna go and hang out with my man or whatever the case may be. And you decide to take a personal experience to the internet. That was a nothing burger. It was literally like, what are we supposed to do with that information? Rihanna talked to me for like 2 seconds and then left. What was she supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, I've seen celebrities, and me personally, I think celebrities be tired of people. So I wouldn't even expect them to even want to speak to me. So if I say hey and they say hey back, that's enough for me. Like, I don't expect them to want to have a fucking conversation. I would think that celebrities would understand that more than anybody. That maybe they just want to, they'll have a nice conversation real quick. How you doing? And then move on out the way. Like, what are we doing?
So clearly a lot of y'all are young and y'all don't know about the bad girl Riri era. Now, a long time ago when Twitter was a new thing and not a lot of people had Twitter, a lot of celebrities was joining onto Twitter for the first time. People like Rihanna, Sierra, Tiana Taylor. And at that time, Rihanna got the name Bad Girl Riri, the name that y'all know her for. And I'm talking to the people under 2005, because y'all kids be blowing minds. She got the name Bad Girl Riri because Rihanna's fire back and pettiness at the time was crazy. She was beefing with everybody, even Kendall Jenner. Rihanna was beefing with everyone. This same era too, Rihanna was still back and forth, on and off in a relationship with Chris Brown. So a lot of times when these younger people be like, oh, I hate Chris Brown, Rihanna was backing that man for years. So that's why a lot of older people who knew about Chris Brown and stuff like that, y'all wonder why we have so much not care for it. Rihanna made nobody's business and she told us all to mind our business. That's her man and she don't care. Mind you, this was years after the 2009 incident. She was rocking with Chris. This was all Bad Girl Riri. She did not care. Now back to the Tyla thing, because this is how it's gonna all circle around. Tyla, why did you have to sit there and post that you saw Rihanna and she said, oh, I had to get back to my baby daddy? First of all, you just outed her. We did not know that was just her baby daddy. We thought that was her husband. But now you confirmed that Rihanna said out her mouth that's, oh, I gotta go back to my baby daddy. Girl, I would be pissed off too. Why are you out in my business? And then on top of that, you see him arguing with my man all night. I get it, you a fan of me, this and that. Girl, I barely acknowledge you ever. I get you want that acknowledgement so bad. We need that picture. But you just see me arguing with my man. We all saw her arguing with A$AP Rocky all night. We all did. So for Tyla to sit there and post like, oh yeah, this is an awkward interaction, this and that, like, girl, you knew what you was doing. You trying to do the Nicki push on people. Like, you did not have to do this. She could have just kept that pushing. She just could have said nothing about it at all. Why did we have to know that you had a quote unquote awkward interaction with Rihanna? So Rihanna's response, which Bad Girl Riri, and Rihanna did do this to be petty, because like I said, back to Bad Girl Riri, how this is gonna all circle back. Rihanna sitting there posting that edit of her to that song by Ira, I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, was to be petty and stuff like that. You want to sit there and bother me when I'm having a bad day, girl? I'm gonna make sure I bother you. And then my last point, y'all gotta remember that just because you're a fan of somebody, they don't owe you anything. You're not obligated to meet them. You're not obligated to be around them. You're not obligated for nothing. So like I said, it was a waste of a thing. That video talk or that video she posted could have been a private FaceTime call for one of her friends. We did not need to know. Like, what was this? So now you created a whole conversation about it the next day so we could all talk about Rihanna. She's always gonna be queen. Sorry.
In my humble opinion, Rihanna does not owe Tyler anything. Rihanna has never taken nothing from Tyler. Rihanna has never looked up to Tyler. Rihanna does not owe Tyler anything. I am so sorry. So in my opinion, I'm seeing a lot of comments on Twitter and people are saying, Rihanna, oh, definitely does not like Tyler. Oh, definitely does not like Tyler. Oh, Tyler was trying to show. It's like, girl, no. Do you know who Rihanna is? Need I remind people who Rihanna is? Rihanna's a global superstar. Rihanna, girl, it's Rihanna. You understand? And just because you idolize someone does not mean that they owe you something. I mean, girl, no. And then at the Met Gala, you sat there and looked awkward. Oh my God, she sat there looking awkward. And then you go ahead and make a video trying to, tell it all on Rihanna. I know it looks innocent. Probably is. Whatever the case may be. It may be innocent. Tyler may be just innocently saying, hey, I did 1, 2, and 3, and this is the response I got. I don't think it was necessary for you to make a video of it. You just fueled the flames. You You just wanted a reaction out of Rihanna. And it's giving a pick me. I've seen these energies before. You know what I mean? There is a lot of people that are looking up to Rihanna, but are not in the same room. Tyler, you should be grateful that you're in the same room or breathing the same air as Rihanna. No shirt. Because that's Rihanna. But, girl, the entitlement of it all, the entitlement of your fans. I am so sorry, Tyler fans. We love Tyler. I'm in Africa right now, and I love Tyler, but Rihanna does not owe you anything, sweetheart. Rihanna is Rihanna. Let her be. Leave her alone. She already said hi to you. What more do you want from Rihanna? Rihanna, no. And then, if we're going to look at it from another perspective, I remember a time when the girl said, yeah, she is inspired by Rihanna. And one day she wants to be bigger than Rihanna and stuff. So it's like, girl, and even your team or like the industry is trying to push you as the next Rihanna. We're not going to act like those rumors or that narrative hasn't been flying ever since you came out. So if I'm Rihanna and you're the girl that the industry is making it look like you're about to replace me, girl. But in hindsight, both artists are doing great. They're both global superstars. But Rihanna, leave Rihanna alone, Tyler. It's okay. It's okay. You are losing nothing from this. She doesn't have to. You're still doing good. Your songs are doing great. You have fans. You're all over. You're everywhere. Your music is amazing. Move on with your life. It's really no shade. You don't really have to feel like Rihanna owes you something. And then you making a video about it, just, it's so messy. That was just so messy, girl. So messy. Oof, girl, no. And yet this is the girl that inspired you and stuff. You adore her. No, leave her alone. Rihanna wants to be left alone. Just leave Rihanna alone. Thank you so much. Ow.
After showing up to the Met Gala looking like a baddie in a very gorgeous custom Valentino prom dress, Tyla inexplicably took to TikTok to describe an encounter she had with Rihanna at last year's Met Gala. She said that she approached Rihanna to try and make a connection, networking, as one does, and Rihanna said,
she was like, hey, my baby daddy's calling me, and then she left, and I was like, oh.
Tyla said that this clear brush off made her hesitant to approach Rihanna at this year's Met Gala, even when she almost ran into her once more. Now look, people are hesitant to say this, so I'll say it like I always do. Ever since Rihanna got with Rocky, everything's been about him. She's been basically acting as his de facto manager, bringing their kids to court to support him. Since she got with Rocky, it's been Rocky, 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 Rocky. Like this year, instead of mingling, she's seen just watching him have conversations with people. So when she told Tyla, my baby daddy's calling me, that probably wasn't even shade. That's her saying, I've got to go watch my baby daddy now. I've got to be with my baby daddy. Like that's where her mind is and has been since she got with Rocky. But also, I don't really think that Rihanna wanted to chat to Tyla. Listen, I said this in my addicts versus addicts video, and I'll say it again. You can't mentor somebody who the industry is saying is the younger version of you. We know that this does not work. No matter what the intentions are, it doesn't work. And Rihanna has never even pretended to play that game. When the industry was acting like Rita Ora was the next her, she wasn't trying to go for it. And that's because Rihanna's smart, right? Like, no, you're not gonna mentor or befriend somebody who the industry is saying is you, the next you, the younger you. Like, no. And it's not that Rihanna's not a girl's girl. She has encouraged girls who are not directly in her lane or in her former lane, like Ayra Starr, like Taylor and Gracie Abrams, you know? Also, Rihanna is Caribbean and we don't really beg friends like that. Like, you rarely see Rihanna hanging out with industry folk. Nobody, neither Tyler nor Rihanna, is wrong here whatsoever.
Let's talk about this little situation with Rihanna and Tyla at the Met Gala, because I feel like personally, Tyla knew exactly what she was doing when she posted that video. Like, I don't believe she's that dense to not know that the conversation was going to be what the conversation is now. Like, come on now, we all know how the internet is. The moment Tyla got up and made that video, people was going to be like, oh, poor Tyla. She just wanted to have a moment with her idol. And I feel like Rihanna probably feels the same way, which is exactly why she uploaded a video of the Met Gala recap to her Twitter using Ayra Starr, someone who a lot of people feels like is Tyla's biggest competitor song.
We were rather so late for Met Gala recap. Rihanna.
And a lot of people feel like that was direct shade from Rihanna because a lot of people know how Rihanna give it up. And because she's been away from social media for a long time, a lot of people don't know that Rihanna can get like that.
Rihanna don't go by Bad Gal Riri for no damn reason. If you know, you know. And I actually like that she did this because, like I said at the beginning of the video, no matter how you flip it, bop it, and pop it, I feel like Tyla knew exactly what she was doing. And unfortunately for a lot of y'all, the reality is Rihanna don't have to do the goddamn photo op shit with Tyla because y'all feel like that she is a new Rihanna. And that's probably why she did that shit. These new artists get a little bit of success and y'all be ready to throw them in there with the big dogs and act like they genuinely can compete. And that is a problem. But let me know what y'all opinions is down in the comments. Make sure y'all like this video and follow me.
People treat Tyla as exactly how they treat African women immigrants. A world where these women are conditioned to think that they are better than you solely because of the fact that they were raised up in like a first world country and you were not. And then you come to their country and then you don't conform to this idea that they have that you are beneath them. They start trying so hard to humble you. They start saying things like, oh, she thinks she's better than us, and just like kind of like making, like trying to humble you so bad. It's so crazy to see because you can see these points from the demographic of women that are hating on Tyla and the demographic of women that are supporting Tyla.
And I don't care what nobody say, Tyla is a mean girl, because what prompted you to get online to tell us that you tried to speak to Rihanna and she pretty much brushed you off and went to go be with her man? What were you expecting to get out of that? She was expecting everybody to jump on Rihanna's back and say, oh my God, I can't believe you wouldn't greet and sit here and talk to a young upcoming artist that people compare you to. I can't believe you would do that to Tyla. And nobody did that. Literally everybody is on her ass because, girl, you know that people compare y'all all the time. You know this. And I just feel like she wanted people to jump on Rihanna's back, period. And then she had the audacity to say, oh my God, the internet is overreacting as usual. If you really feel like the internet is overreacting, I really want to know what your goal was when you decided to post that video. Like, what was the purpose? That was off the wake up, crust still in your eye. You ain't even got out the bed. Like, that was on your mind first thing in the morning. When you woke up, you really felt some type of way because Rihanna didn't speak to you. And you thought the internet was gonna back you and bash her. Girl, what? This is Rihanna we're talking about here. She paid you dust and that mean girl energy popped right on out.
This is why a part of me kind of agreed with the sentiment that said Tyla shouldn't have posted that video. Because with Rihanna, she's not like the other older pop girls. She's not one to latch onto a new pop girl if everyone is calling that pop girl her daughter. She will claim who she wants to claim. And she's claimed Ira Star. And the only reason why you guys are not agreeing with this is because Ira Star is a dark-skinned woman. And in your eyes, no one can be Rihanna's protege or daughter if they're not light and bright or if they're not palatable to you guys. That's why you guys have latched onto Tyla in that sense. Rihanna has exhibited multiple times who she wants to claim. Now she's posting a Met Gala recap after drama, alleged or perceived drama, has gone down with her and Tyla, and the song in the background is Who's That Girl? I mean, it's a hit. Who's That Girl is a hit in my house. So Zara is a bad influence on Tyla. She didn't need to respond to this, and I feel like a lot of the new pop girls think they need to respond to any and every online discourse or conversation when some things can just be swept on the rug if you don't address it, and it won't be blown out of proportion. This whole situation is hilarious, and that's no shade to Tyla stans. It's just another day in pop culture, unfortunately. Mobsters, we're here, and Rihanna has officially proclaimed that this summer is gonna be a Stargirl summer. This July is gonna be a Stargirl July. And after Ira Star reposted my video and the caption was talking about a potential collaboration with Rihanna, I'm expecting a Rihanna collaboration on that album. Yeah.
Yo, Tyla is so chronically online, it's absolutely hilarious. Because why would you run to us? What were we supposed to do because Rihanna didn't want to say hi to you? What were we honestly supposed to be doing? So what I'm talking about for people, I guess, who like, oh, I'm employed, what does this mean? Meaning that apparently Tyla felt ignored, and people were saying that, oh, like, not Tyla was ignored by Rihanna. Rihanna was too busy trying to figure out who A$AP Rocky was talking to. I would too, because who's making my man laugh? I ain't said a joke yet. That don't make any sense to me. But in all seriousness though, like, Rihanna was visibly annoyed, and the last thing you want to do is play meet and greet to Tyla. And they already be trying to say Tyla's the new Rihanna. No, Tyla is Tyla. Rihanna is Rihanna. 1 + 1 might equal 2, but not in this sense. It don't equal 2. Okay. Honestly, I wouldn't take it personally. Like, I'm sure Tyla has more occurrences to meet Rihanna compared to the average working 9-to-5 person. But it was just funny how quickly she ran to Instagram and she was just like, you know, she didn't really want to talk to me. I'm like, you'll be fine. You will live, okay? I haven't met Rihanna yet either. And I'm living a great life, you know? No biggie there.
Finally got around to seeing that video that has the internet buzzing and swearing that there is some type of beef between Rihanna and Tyla because Rihanna supposedly ignored Tyla at the Met Gala. Now listen, maybe I just don't see what y'all see, but how do we know the context of that video before it actually started recording? I really think this is one of those situations where stan culture and fans and whatnot are trying to create a beef that just isn't really there. Now I did see a video of Tyla, which I don't know if it's AI or real. I'd be so confused these days. She basically said that she met Rihanna and she went up and spoke to her, and Rihanna basically said that her baby daddy A$AP Rocky was calling her and that was it. Now the comments said that that video was talking about a previous interaction between the two, so I don't know how true that is. You can go find it on X Twitter for yourself and make the determination there. And then of course the fans are saying, oh, Rihanna is bothered by Tyla. Rihanna know that Tyla is coming for her spot. Listen, I like Tyla and I like Rihanna. And I don't even know if I'm saying that girl name right. Is it Tyla? Is it Tyla? I like Tyla, but I don't think Rihanna thinks about that girl like that. Not saying it in a shady way, but it's just bitter, beef, mad, what? No. It's going to be so funny when they pop out with a, well, nope, can't say they're going to pop out with a song together because I really feel like Rihanna said, baby, I am a billionaire. This business makes me money on top of money on top of money. Y'all can have the old music, baby. But no, again, I don't think there's no beef. I think the video maybe was a case of maybe Rihanna didn't see. Maybe I'm making excuses. I don't know, but I just don't think it was as serious as people are trying to make it out to be. Honestly, I don't.
This is my unpopular opinion on why Rihanna is actually ignoring Tyla. If you guys have been paying attention to any of the Rihanna headlines lately, for example, someone tried shooting up her house recently. I feel that Rihanna is trying to protect Tyla. I think that she can see herself in Tyla. She can see how much she wants it, how much she wants to be successful in this industry. And as a big sister, you're like, you don't really want this. And Rihanna knows that if she endorses her, she will get pulled. She will be the next one up. And then she will be having that evil eye on her. People think that it's jealousy. I truly don't believe that. I feel that Rihanna's in a place in her life now. She's been popping out kids like left and right. She's a mom. I truly feel that she loves that about her life. I don't think that she wants to get back into music. She does not want to get back into the industry, and Tyla is not a threat to that. However, Riri knows exactly what comes with this, and she doesn't want that for Tyla. She wants Tyla to have a life where she can be able to live a normal life and not have any of this stuff attached to her. Now, I obviously could be wrong. However, I don't know. When I see this Rihanna ignoring Tyla, she doesn't seem like that type of person to me. But hey, I didn't know that Beyonce was a witch, so I had no clue about that. But I don't know. I just don't get the vibes that Riri finds Tyla as a threat.
I heard about Rihanna ignoring Tyla at the Met Gala, y'all. So at first I was a little confused and I'm like, dang, that's kind of mean. Why she ignore her? But then again, I've seen a lot of interactions online, of Rihanna interacting with other people, and it always seems like a pleasant thing. Everybody always says that she smells so good, she's so nice, and now she has this new motherly aura on top of her already amazing aura prior. So I never really hear nobody say that Rihanna's mean or nothing, honestly. I was a little confused by it. I'm like, maybe she's just a little, ready to go in the house. Maybe she didn't feel like going to the Met Gala. It could have been anything. Maybe it's a bad day. Everybody is just not always in the mood, and that's okay. We're human. We're not robots. But then it was brought to my attention that Tyla had said something slick about Rihanna a little while ago. And yeah, y'all must not remember Rihanna's Twitter days. She don't play that. She don't let nothing go. And she need her lick back always. So basically, if you don't know what Tyla said, Tyla has said that Rihanna needs to stop trying to worry about music and just needs to focus on making babies. And it's what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I don't know. That was such an unnecessary comment. So Yeah. And to think that Rihanna doesn't remember that is insane. It's probably something that actually made her feel the type of way, and she let you slide. But when she saw you at that Met Gala, she definitely ignored you. No shade. And I would have probably ignored you too. You said something like that about me unprovoked, because why are we saying that? Like, why are we saying that?
The story that is trending right now is about Tyla, the South African singer, and Rihanna, the billionaire. So, at the Met Gala, Tyla was said to have been snubbed by Rihanna. The video is trending, and the interesting part of this is that a lot of young people who are mostly Tyla's fans are really dragging Rihanna. They say that she's intimidated by Tyla's presence. Like, seriously? Rihanna, this same Rihanna, is intimidated by who? Let's not even start with that. I will advise you to go and read, go and study your history. Go on Google and just compare and come back to tell me why a Rihanna will be intimidated by Tyla. Now, one problem I have with this generation is that one of the most common words among this generation is entitlement. They like to use that word a lot. They call people entitled, but they are actually the most entitled generation. Because does Rihanna owe Tyla anything? Because I know that if this was Tyla snubbing someone and people are talking about it, these same fans will be in the comment sections defending Tyla, saying that she doesn't owe anybody anything, excusing Tyla. Now, Rihanna snubbed your fave and you are here dragging Rihanna. Did you even consider that this lady, she looks tired in that video and she seems not to be in the right mood at that point?